for final examination, degree level. Detailed syllabus. I. General knowledge. I. History. 5 marks. Kerala, arrival of Europeans, contributions of Europeans, history of Travancore from Marthanda Varma to Sri Chithirathirunal, social and religious reform movement, national movement in Kerala, literary sources of Kerala, history, United Kerala movement, political and social history of Kerala after 1956. India, political history, establishment of the British First War of Independence, formation of INC, Swadeshi movement, social reform movement, newspapers, literature and arts during the freedom struggle, independence movement and Mahatma Gandhi, India's independent post-independent period, state reorganization, development in science, education, and technology, foreign policy. World, Great Revolution in England, American War of Independence. French Revolution, Russian Revolution, Chinese Revolution, political history after Second World War, UNO and other international organizations. E. Geography. 5 marks. Basics of geography, earth structure, atmosphere, rocks, landforms, pressure belt and winds, temperature and seasons, global issues, global warming, various forms of pollution, maps, topographic maps and signs, remote sensing, geographic information system, oceans and its various movements, continents, nations and their specific features. India, physiography, states and its features, northern mountain region, rivers, northern Great Plain, peninsular plateau, coastal plain, climate, natural vegetation, agriculture, minerals and industries, energy sources, transport system, road, water, railways, air. Kerala, physiography, districts and its features, rivers, climate, natural vegetation, wildlife, agriculture and research centers, minerals and industries, energy sources, transport system, road, water, railway, air. E. Economics. 5 marks. India, economy, 5-year plans, new economic reforms, planning commission and Niti Aayog, financial institutions, agriculture, major crops, green revolution, minerals. Direct and indirect taxes in India, GST and indirectional and structure of GST, benefits of GST. IV. Indian Constitution. 8 marks. Constituent Assembly, Preamble, Citizenship, Fundamental Rights, Writs Habeas Corpus, Mandamus, Prohibition, Certiorari and Quo Warranto. Directive Principles of State Policy, Fundamental Duties, Structure of Governments, Union Executive, Parliament and Judiciary, State Executive, Legislature and Judiciary, Local Self-Government Institutions, LSGIs, Important Constitutional Amendments 42, 44, 52, 73, 74, 86, 91, 97, 101, 102, 103, 104. Constitutional authorities and their functions, Controller and Auditor General, Attorney General, Advocate General, Election Commission of India, State Election Commission, Union Public Service Commission, State Public Service Commission, Finance Commission, State Finance Commission, Council, distribution of legislative powers, Union list, State list, concurrent list, services under the Union and the States, tribunals, National Commission for Scheduled Castes, National Commission for Scheduled Tribes, National Commission for Backward Classes, Official Language, Regional Languages, Language of the Supreme Court, High Courts, etc. Special directives relating to languages. V. Kerala Governance and System of Administration. 5 marks. Kerala State Civil Service, quasi-judicial bodies, various commissions, basic facts of socio-economic development, planning board, commercial planning and policies, disaster management, watershed management, employment and labor, national rural employment programs, land reforms, social welfare and security, protection of women, children and senior citizens, population, literacy. E-governance, delegated legislation and its controls. Legislative and judicial controls, constitutional law, remedies against administrative arbitrariness, administrative discretion and its controls, administrative adjudication, principles of natural justice. V. Life science and public health. 4 marks. 1. Basic facts of human body. 2. Vitamins and minerals and their deficiency, diseases. 3. Communicable diseases and causative organisms, preventive and remedial measures. 4. Kerala, welfare activities in health sector. 5. Lifestyle diseases. 6. Basic health facts. 7. Environment and environmental hazards. V. Physics. 3 marks. 1. Branches of physics: matter, units, measurements, physical quantities. 2. Motion, Newton's laws of motion, third law, momentum, projectile motion, uses of third law, achievements in space missions in India ISRO. 3. Light lens, mirrors, problems based on R equals 2F, different phenomena of light, rainbow, colors of different materials, electromagnetic spectrum, IR rays, UV rays, X-rays, photoelectric effect. 4. Sound, different types of waves, velocity of sound in different media, resonance, reverberation. 5. Force, different types of forces, friction, advantages and disadvantages of friction, liquid pressure, buoyant force, Archimedes' principle, Pascal's law, density, relative density, adhesive cohesive forces, capillarity, viscous force, surface tension. 6. Gravitation, centripetal force, centrifugal force, escape velocity, satellites, escape velocity, weight, mass, value of g, in different places. 7. Heat, temperature, different types of thermometers, humidity, relative humidity. 8. Work, energy, power, simple problems relating to work, energy, power, levers, different types of levers. V. Chemistry, 3 marks. 1. Atom, molecule, states of matter, allotropy, gas laws, aqua regia. 2. Elements, periodic table, metals and non-metals, chemical physical changes, chemical reactions, solutions, mixtures, compounds. 3. Metals, non-metals, alloys, acids, bases, pH value, alkaloids. X. Arts, sports, literature and culture, 4 marks. Arts. 1. Important audio-visual art forms of Kerala, famous places, institutions, personalities, artists and writers related to origin, development, extension, and practice of these art forms. Sports. 1. Famous sports personalities of Kerala, India and world, their sports events, achievements and awards. 2. Important awards, corresponding fields, winners. 3. Famous trophies, related events and sports items. 4. Number of players in important sports items. 5. Important terms associated with various sports and games. 6. Olympics, basic facts, venues, countries, famous performances and personalities, India in Olympics, Winter Olympics and Paralympics. 7. Asian Games, Afro-Asian Games, Commonwealth Games, SAF Games, venues, countries, performance of India, other facts. 8. National Games. 9. Games, events, players, achievements. 10. National sports games, events of various countries. Literature. 1. Malayalam, important literary movements, icons and their first works. 2. Main works of literature related to each movement and their authors. 3. Writers, pen name and nickname. 4. Famous works and characters. 5. Famous quotes, books and authors. 6. Beginning of journalism in Kerala, pioneers, journals and publications. 7. Famous awards, honors, writers and their works. 8. Malayalam writers who won the Jnanpith Award and related facts. 9. Malayalam cinema, origin, development, milestones, pioneers, national awards. Culture. 1. Kerala, important celebrations, places associated with such celebrations, important festivals. 2. Kerala, cultural centers, worship places, cultural leaders and their contributions. 2. Current affairs, 8 marks. 3. Simple arithmetic, mental ability and reasoning. I. Simple arithmetic. 5 marks. 1. Numbers and basic operations 2. Fraction and decimal numbers 3. Percentage 4. Profit and loss 5. Simple and compound interest 6. Ratio and proportion 7. Time and distance 8. Time and work 9. Average 10. Laws of exponents. 11. 12. Mensuration. Progressions. E. Mental ability and reasoning 5 marks. 1. Series. 2. Problems on mathematical signs 3. Verifying positions. 4. Analogy, word analogy, alphabet analogy, number analogy 5. Odd man out. 6. Numerical ability 7. Coding and decoding 8. Family relations 9. Sense of direction 10. Time and angles. 11. Time in a clock and its reflection. 12. Date and calendar 13. Clerical ability. IV. General English. I. English grammar 5 marks. 1. Types of sentences and interchange of sentences. 2. Different parts of speech. 3. Agreement of subject and verb. 4. Articles, the definite and the indefinite articles. 5. Uses of primary and modal auxiliary verbs 6. Tag questions. 7. Infinitive and gerunds 8. Tenses. 9. Tenses in conditional sentences 10. Prepositions. 11. The use of correlatives. 12. 13. Direct and indirect speech. Active and passive voice. 14. Correction of sentences. Vocabulary. 5 marks. 1. Singular and plural, change of gender, collective nouns. 2. Word formation from other words and use of prefix or suffix. 3. Compound words. 4. Synonyms. 5. Antonyms. 6. Phrasal verbs. 7. Foreign words and phrases. 8. One-word substitutes. 9. Words often confused. 10. 11. Spelling test. Idioms and their meanings. Regional language. Malayalam. Padashuddhi. 10 marks. 1, 2, 3. വാക്യശുദ്ധി. പരിഭാഷ 4. ഒറ്റപദം 5. പര്യായം 6. വിപരീത പദം 7. ഐശൈലിക്കള് പഴഞ്ചൊല്ചാലുക്കള് 8. സമാനപദം 9. ചേർത്തൊൽത്തെഴുതുക 10. സ്ത്രീലിംഗം പുല്ലിംഗം 11. വിസനം 12. വിരിയൊൽച്ചെഴുതല് 13. ഘടക പദം വാക്യം ചേർത്തൊൽത്തെഴുതുക. Kannada. 1. Word purity. Correct word. 2. Correct sentence. 3. Translation. 4. One word, single word, one word substitution. 5. Synonyms. 6. Antonyms. 7. Idioms and proverbs. 8. Equivalent word. 9. Join the word. 10. Feminine gender, masculine gender. 11. Number. 12. Sort and write. Tamil. 1 correct word. 2 correct structure of sentence. 3 translation. 4 single word. 5 synonyms. 6 antonyms opposite. 7 phrases and proverbs. 8 equal word. 9 join the word. 10. 11. 12. 13. Gender classification, feminine, masculine. Singular, plural. Separate. Adding phrases.